Hi there, this is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Capricorn. Hi Capricorns. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, as well as the cross watcher of the Capricorn. And this will be your bonus reading. This is your reading in between your first half of July, and then soon I'm going to be doing the second half of July. And so hopefully everybody is doing well. It's a bit of a whirlwind, yes. It's a bit of a I mean, for some, let's just be real. It's been a shitstorm for some, you know? I'm an Aquarius, but I have a Capricorn moon. We just had that full moon in Capricorn. It was also an eclipse. Anybody else going, okay, what next? What else? It's just been a lot. It's been a lot. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. I think this is quite important because many of us tend to keep our shit to ourselves. Not that it's a bad thing, because we also don't want to be a burden and bombard everybody with our shit. But at the same time, for some of you, it's important to get it out of your system and to speak it. Remember now, words are spells. Something about that energy of getting it out and speaking it out, and maybe even possibly that's how you can create it. But it's also about getting it off your chest. Then you can breathe easy out instead of having the whole weight of the world on your shoulders. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So for some, it's about releasing and relinquishing control. Oh, that's a toughie, huh? Capricorns are very hardworking, but they can also be really stubborn now. Capricorns like the finer things in life too. That's why they work so hard for their money. So hard for their money. There's something, and I don't know if it's a job, I don't know if it's a relationship, but there's something on the table or in the atmosphere that has to do with you or your counterpart that requires you to do nothing. Very difficult to ask a sign like Capricorn to just sit there and do nothing. They're not a sign that's just going to sit there and do nothing. They really aren't. Some signs may have, no problem sitting there and just kind of like, okay, I'll just sit there and do nothing. Not Capricorn. The point in this is they want whatever this is to organically come together. There's something about it organically falling into place. You're gonna know exactly what this means too if this is for you. There's this process to it. They don't want you to rush and be hasty with the Knight of Wands, and that can also be a younger fire sign for some. But it's that energy of rushing in, and sometimes when we rush in and things are not quite ready, it's ruined. If you want something to be long-term or something to be forever, then there's this period of letting it run its course naturally. King of Wands, Kang Dang-a-lang. Aries, Leo, Sag. There's a difference between in charge and strategic and just giving a child a gun. You see what I'm saying? Inexperienced, not thinking things through. See, the thing about this is the King of Wands, though he is an alpha and he's a go-getter and he makes moves and he comes and he gets what he wants, he also is smart enough to know I've got to sit here and strategize, whereas the Knight of Wands does not. Now this can also be you taking on that energy, right? Is it hasty? This is why we want things to fall into place, naturally and organically, especially if you're talking about love. You never want to force things. Some of you are fucking with an Aries, but this, okay. So some it's an Aries, but you know what the Emperor is all about. Control. And you have let go of control. The Emperor is all about control. He is the strategist. So, oh boy. So it's all about letting go. You know how for some people, they don't like to take orders from other people? I feel like it's the universe telling you to let it go and you don't want to listen, or you are like, what? Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do, universe. And the universe is saying, can you please release control? You're fucking it up. 10 of Pentacles was on the bottom of the deck, and I didn't take it, and I should have. And that's what happens when you don't take it and it's meant to come out. It gonna come out anyway. You guys are super financially stable here too with the 10 of Pentacles. And whatever this is, we want this to be long-term, because the 10 of Pentacles can also symbolize long-term. We want this to be a long-term job or relationship, which is even more so why you want the shit to manifest on its own. You don't want it to be rushed. That's like if you're cooking something in the kitchen and you rush it and you forget ingredients and you don't get to cook it long enough, it's just not going to be good. This is the same thing. Whatever this is, it needs to be cooked properly. It needs to, it needs time to simmer on the stove. It's like a fine wine, it gets better with time. Let this shit marinate, okay? Let it simmer. Simmer. Who got the keys to my beamer? Who am I? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs, cross-watcher. Karma. I mean, it's Libra energy, clearly, right? With justice. Libra. But it feels like karma. It's a karmic payout here. It's almost like you feel it too. It's like you've got the golden ticket or you've got the lottery ticket and you won it now. But then they're saying like, it's not time yet. You can't get your earnings. You can't come to the chocolate factory until 2 months. And you're like, 2 fucking months? I want it now. But they go, but if we give it to you now, it's only going to be $200. If you wait 2 more months, you'll get 200 million. It has that feel to it of it's part of some type of like payout, and patience is necessary, or allowing it to manifest naturally. See, 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. You get everything you want, but you've got to be patient and you've got to let the shit grow. If you don't let the shit grow naturally, organically, and you rush it, then you get shit. You get 200 as opposed to 200 million. If that makes sense. It's like when you don't let something fully grow, like a flower. A flower, you pick it when it's only a bud. Didn't have a chance to fully grow. Manifest. 8 of Wands. There's some kind of heavy shift, a quick shift coming in. Trust me, if this is something life-changing that's going to happen, when it happens, it's going to be a whirlwind. Don't rush it. I feel like if there's downtime or pause right now or nothingness, it's on purpose for you to enjoy that, because whatever shift this is, if this is a new job, if this is moving, if this is a new relationship, it's going to be a whirlwind, and it'll be a lot happening after that. And it's almost like they're saying, can you just enjoy this nothingness now? The High Priestess, intuition. Hard, yeah, when your intuition screams, I know what it is. Give it to me now. Don't care how, I want it now. Okay, Veruca. My intuition tells me it's, oh my God. I want it now. Oh my Lordy Jesus. Oh, the 5 of Cups, sadness. Why is this person sad? That caught me off guard. The World, because something has to come to an end. Oh, see? This is the time period right now that you should be actually reflecting on and enjoying your current life, because your current life and how everything is right now will become your old life. Does that make sense? Oh my God, mind-blowing. Your current life and how things are right now will soon, someday, become the old life. And then you're going to wish you're going to miss the old life. You're going to say, oh, I remember when whatever. That's why I said there was a purpose in really reflecting and embracing and enjoying this nothingness now. The World comes, it's the end, it's completion. The old is over. They're giving you this final moment, or this year, or the rest of the year, or the few weeks or months, for you to go out there or stay home or whatever it is you're doing to enjoy it. Because it's not going to be this way forever. Even if you say it is, Missy, it's not going to change. It never changes. That's probably why it don't change, because you keep saying it ain't going to change. And our words, we speak our reality, yes? You got to let it go. Let this shit close out, or let this shit ride. Let it happen organically. This is absolutely phenomenal energy, to be quite honest. And as I said, I know. I'm a Capricorn moon. You know, the moon sign controls our emotions, right? I'm an Aquarius sun sign. So, you know, but I can relate to a lot of the Capricorn, you know, characteristics. So I feel like a Capricorn a lot too. You know, I'm a real hard worker. I like nice things. That's why I work real hard for my shit. Capricorn's that energy of the grand or the elite, you know. That's that shit that with Capricorn, you know. We have that reputation of the devil energy. But, you know, it's really about restrictions, the devil. It's about codependencies. It could be about restrictions and shit now. But it also can sometimes be about obsession. I want to touch up on the obsession thing too. The Capricorn moons have to be careful, because this, remember now, it says sun, moon, rising, Venus signs that we're reading. You have to be careful, because if you're like a Scorpio or like an Aqua, they can get obsessed, fixed. So this would be any fixed sign, really. Also, this could be Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, or Leo. They can be fixated on certain things, yes. Be careful about that, because that's how you're going to find it's difficult to let go and just let shit happen organically. If you're so stuck on it and you're fixated on it, obsessed about it, you've just got to let the shit ride. Let it ride. You have recovery. This card tells us that something is happening, and it's towards the ending of some type of a healing situation. Whether this is healing emotionally or this is healing actually physically. It's you're almost there, or it's complete already, okay? You also have take action. You gotta know. I just did a reading like this yesterday. I can't remember what other sign was exactly like this kind of message. I'm gonna say the same thing. You gotta know when to hold them. You gotta know when to fold them, like Kenny Rogers said. This is exactly the same energy I felt in one of the readings I just did. You've compromised. Something it's a give and take. Could be Libra too, yeah, with the scales of justice. You also have yes, and you have within the next few weeks. So for some of you, it's happening very quickly. Way quicker than you thought, and you're all thinking like it's going to be 10 more lifetimes. You know, that's the impatience of it. Yeah, not every sign is extremely patient. You guys happen to be a sign that may not be one of the most patient, and that's okay. Like, listen, there's just this... Don't worry about that. It's just something that we're going to have to work on. And I say we because I'm Capricorn moon. I'm one of the tribe here. Knight of Pentacles, slow ass. You be all, is it ever going to bloom? Is it ever going to come to harvest? Is it ever going to happen? Is it ever going to come in? It's slow. But the thing about the Knight of Pentacles is it's slowly but surely. It's not like the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands can come in quick and it can leave just as quick. Knight of Pentacles takes a really long time to come, but when it comes, it stays. You have the Eight of Pentacles. This is working hard on something. Somebody could literally be focused on work. They could be focused on a hobby. They have all of their time and attention on something. Very Capricorn energy. They're workers. They're hard workers. They put their focus onto shit. The High Priestess again. Intuition. There's this knowing. There's this hidden thing too, though. Let's talk about the hidden. So, you know, the High Priestess is the keeper of the secrets, yes? And it's like it's almost like there's a shadow. Like for some of you, you can feel it and you go, I know what it is, I know what it is. But you can't quite see it. There's this unknown factor to it. That's what I think can be driving most people nuts. Two of Cups. I told you it's fucking coming. Let it come. Shit, I'm in the same damn boat. I want to rush the shit, you know? Four of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. I want it to happen now, Duddy. Please, now. But what if I rush it and the person is not ready yet? My person's just not ready yet. It's not time. Am I even ready yet? Maybe I need to, you know, really soak in, oh my God. Oh my God. Marriage. Number 3. Maybe I need to really relish in my old life, this current life, which will soon become my old life. We have to look at things differently. That's the whole point of awakening and being cracked open and having this higher perspective, is we see things from a higher perspective. We see things from 365-degree, angle. And what we know is that I'm not going to look at this as a bad thing and oh, it's just we don't do that. Like, we are so above that. We do not grovel. Are we going to pout and drag our feet and kind of be Veruca for a little bit? Obviously, it's our human nature. We're a little bit dramatic too. My Capricorn moon make me bougie, and it make me a little bit dramatic, honey, okay? Because I just do. I pop off quick, and then I get all in my feelings about it. And so, are we going to want it now? Yeah. But you see what's brewing here? Let the fucker marinate, so that when it really comes, it's going to be perfect and it's just right. The two of you guys are going to be just right. It's going to be perfect. It's going to be, the fruit is perfectly ripe. If you pick a fruit when it's green and you eat it, it's bleh, bleh. It's not ready. It's not yummy. You guys want to both be yummy for the other, don't you? You want to be prime. You want to be ripe, honey. Let the shit ride. That's what I'm going to name your reading. I'm going to name your reading, our reading, Let It Ride. Let it ride. Let's get some oracles and then you guys are done. I mean, it could end up being marriage. Like, you gonna be with the motherfucker in the end for the rest of your life. You can grow old with this person. Like, let the next few weeks, and it literally says within the next few weeks, let it just go. Let it manifest how it's going to manifest. Someone here with the recovery could also, like I said, be recovering from something physically or emotionally. For some, it could be both. Vegetarian, a new way of eating gives you more energy, greater health, clarity, and stronger manifestation abilities. Eating cleaner. I am not a vegetarian, I'm a pescatarian, so I only eat seafood, but I do not eat chicken, beef, or pork. Winter, the answer to your prayers and affirmations are fully realized in the winter months. So for some of you guys, it's going to be maybe winter, but don't get discouraged, because for some of you in different places of the world, my summer is your winter. All right, I want to thank you all for your likes, shares, and your subscriptions here on YouTube. Please follow me on Instagram. It's xi_missy_xi, and I have a TikTok. Please follow me there, because laughter is the best medicine. It's the same handle. It's xi_missy_xi. And also, if you want to book a reading with me, please click on the link below and see what I offer first before you email me. And then when you email me, put it in the title of the email exactly what you want, so I know what to invoice you. And it's Mercury retrograde right now. Electronics and messages and shit are real fucked up, especially during Mercury retrograde. A lot of times messages don't go through. You'll send it, they won't get it, like literally, okay? It's happened to me many times, and it's happened during this retrograde for me also. Putting in orders, the restaurant goes, we didn't get it. You be all reading the shit like I got charged for the motherfucker. Where is it? They'd be all, I don't know, it didn't come through on our end. Retrograde will be ending soon, so we just have to, until then, okay? All right, I'll see you guys soon, Capricorns. Love you.